Welcome back to AI Pulse Trends, where we explore the cutting-edge developments in artificial intelligence that are transforming our world. I'm your host, and today we're diving into one of the most profound applications of AI technology: personalized learning in education. Education has remained largely unchanged for centuries. A teacher at the front of a classroom, delivering standardized content to students with diverse learning styles, backgrounds, and capabilities. But imagine a world where each student receives instruction perfectly tailored to their individual needs, strengths, and challenges. A world where no student is left behind because they learn differently, and no student is held back from reaching their full potential. This isn't some far-off future vision. It's happening right now, as AI-powered systems are fundamentally reshaping how we teach and learn. From elementary classrooms to corporate training programs, artificial intelligence is creating unprecedented opportunities for personalized education that adapts to each learner in real time. In today's episode, we'll explore how AI is revolutionizing education through personalized learning. We'll examine the technologies driving this transformation, showcase real-world implementations that are already changing lives, address the challenges we need to overcome, and look ahead to what the future holds for AI in education. Whether you're an educator, a parent, a student, or simply someone fascinated by how technology is reshaping our most fundamental institutions, this episode will give you valuable insights into one of the most important applications of artificial intelligence today. So let's begin our journey into the AI-powered classroom of tomorrow that's increasingly becoming the reality of today. The problem with traditional education. For generations, our education system has followed what we might call the industrial model of learning. Students grouped by age move through standardized curriculum at a predetermined pace. This one-size-fits-all approach has never truly worked for everyone. Some students find the pace too slow and become bored and disengaged. Others struggle to keep up and fall further behind as classes move forward regardless of whether they've mastered previous concepts. The statistics paint a concerning picture. According to research from the National Assessment of Educational Progress, only about 37% of U.S. 12th graders are proficient in reading, and just 24% in mathematics. Dropout rates remain stubbornly high, particularly among disadvantaged populations. Even among students who complete their education, many graduate without the skills they need for career success. These challenges aren't primarily the fault of dedicated teachers, who often work tirelessly within the constraints of traditional educational systems. Rather, they reflect the inherent limitations of trying to teach diverse groups of learners with standardized methods and limited resources. The fundamental problem is straightforward: humans learn differently. We have varied learning styles: visual, auditory, kinesthetic, background knowledge and experiences, interests and motivations, cognitive strengths and challenges, optimal paces of learning. A teacher with 30 students simply cannot customize instruction for each student's unique learning profile, at least not without help. And this is precisely where artificial intelligence enters the picture: how AI enables personalized learning. At its core, personalized learning means tailoring education to meet the unique needs of individual students. AI makes this possible through several key capabilities. Modern AI systems can continuously collect data on student performance, tracking not just correct and incorrect answers, but patterns in how students interact with material. How long they spend on different questions, where their cursor hovers when they hesitate, which explanations lead to breakthroughs, what time of day they learn most effectively, which types of problems consistently cause difficulties. These systems don't just collect data, they analyze it using sophisticated algorithms to identify patterns that would be invisible to even the most attentive human teacher monitoring a classroom of students. Based on this analysis, AI systems create individualized learning paths for each student. Unlike traditional education where everyone follows the same sequence, AI-powered platforms can provide additional practice in areas where a student struggles, accelerate through material the student has already mastered, branch to prerequisite skills when necessary, present concepts using the teaching methods most effective for that particular student. For example, if a student is struggling with fractions, the system might determine that the real issue is an incomplete understanding of division. It can then provide targeted instruction on division before returning to fractions, ensuring the student builds a solid foundation rather than trying to memorize procedures they don't fully understand. Perhaps most transformative is AI's ability to provide immediate, specific feedback. In a traditional classroom, students might wait days to have assignments graded, by which time they've moved on to new material. AI systems can instantly identify errors and misconceptions, explaining where the student went wrong and how to improve. This real-time feedback loop accelerates learning dramatically. Research consistently shows that immediate feedback enhances retention and understanding compared to delayed feedback. Advances in natural language processing, NLP, have been particularly significant for education. Modern AI systems can have natural conversations with students about subject matter, analyze written responses for conceptual understanding, not just correctness, generate explanations customized to a student's current level of understanding, answer questions in conversational language similar to a human tutor. This makes AI-powered learning feel less like interacting with software and more like working with a patient, knowledgeable tutor who never gets tired, frustrated, or judgmental. Real-world applications and success stories. These capabilities aren't theoretical, they're already transforming education in classrooms around the world. Let's look at some notable examples. Platforms like Carnegie Learning's Mathia use AI to provide personalized math instruction. Studies show students using these systems can achieve the same learning outcomes in 30% less time compared to traditional instruction. One middle school in Pittsburgh saw math proficiency rates increase by 23% after implementing AI-based tutoring alongside traditional teaching. The system identified precisely which concepts each student was struggling with and provided targeted intervention. AI has transformed language learning through platforms like Duolingo and Babbel. These systems adjust difficulty based on student performance, focus practice on words and phrases the student struggles with, use spaced repetition algorithms to optimize long-term retention, analyze pronunciation, and provide specific feedback. A 2023 study found that students using AI-powered language apps achieved comparable proficiency to traditional classroom instruction in 50% less time, with higher retention rates after 6 months. AI is proving particularly valuable for students with learning differences. For example, text-to-speech and speech-to-text technologies help dyslexic students access and produce written content. AI systems can provide extra practice and alternative explanations for students with dyscalculia. For students on the autism spectrum, AI can provide consistent, predictable instruction without social pressures. At the Westbrook Specialized Learning Center, implementation of AI-powered reading tools increased reading comprehension scores by 40% among students with dyslexia within 1 academic year. The impact extends beyond K-12 education. Universities and corporations are using AI to personalize higher education and professional development. Georgia Tech's AI teaching assistant Jill Watson answers student questions with such accuracy that students couldn't tell it wasn't human. Corporate learning platforms like Degreed use AI to recommend specific training resources based on an employee's role, goals, and skill gaps. Medical schools are using AI-powered simulations to provide personalized practice for diagnostic skills. IBM reported that their AI-powered training platform reduced onboarding time for new technical employees by 40% while improving performance metrics. The teacher's evolving role. A common misconception is that AI aims to replace teachers. The reality is quite different. AI is augmenting teachers' capabilities and freeing them to focus on aspects of education where human connection matters most. In AI-enhanced classrooms, teachers spend less time on grading routine assignments, delivering standardized lectures, creating differentiated materials for various learning levels, identifying which students are falling behind. Instead, they can devote more energy to building relationships with students, facilitating collaborative projects and discussions, providing emotional support and mentorship, teaching complex critical thinking and creativity, helping students apply knowledge to real-world problems. A 2024 survey of teachers using AI-powered systems found that 78% reported greater job satisfaction, citing their ability to make more meaningful connections with students and focus on teaching higher-order thinking skills. As one teacher put it, "Before, I spent evenings grading worksheets. Now, the AI handles that, and I use that time to design more engaging projects and connect with students who need extra support." Addressing concerns and challenges. Despite its promise, AI in education faces legitimate challenges that we must address thoughtfully. AI systems collect enormous amounts of data about students, what they know, how they learn, even their frustration levels. This raises important questions. Who owns this data? How is it protected? How long is it retained? Could it be used in ways that harm students later in life? Robust privacy frameworks and transparent data policies are essential. The EU's GDPR and similar regulations provide starting points, but education-specific protections may be necessary. As with any technology, there's risk of exacerbating existing educational divides. Affluent schools may implement sophisticated AI systems while under-resourced schools fall further behind. Students without reliable internet access at home may be disadvantaged. Systems developed primarily for mainstream students may not serve diverse populations effectively. Addressing these concerns requires intentional policy, funding priorities, and commitment to developing systems that work for all learners. Education isn't just about knowledge transfer, it's about developing well-rounded humans. Some aspects of education require human connection, character development and ethical reasoning, building social and emotional skills, nurturing creativity and passion, providing mentorship and inspiration. The most successful AI implementations recognize these limitations and complement human teaching rather than attempting to replace it. AI systems can inadvertently perpetuate biases present in their training data or design. Systems might recommend different content to students based on stereotypical assumptions. Assessment algorithms might favor particular communication styles or cultural backgrounds. Prediction models might limit opportunities based on historical patterns. Developing transparent, explainable AI systems and continuously monitoring for bias are essential safeguards. The future of AI in education. Looking ahead, several emerging developments promise to further transform education. Next-generation systems will better understand and respond to students' emotional states, recognizing frustration before a student gives up, identifying when a student is confused but not asking for help, adjusting lesson pace and difficulty based on engagement levels, providing encouragement at key moments. This emotional intelligence will make AI tutoring feel more natural and responsive. AI combined with virtual and augmented reality will create immersive learning experiences. History students might visit ancient Rome with an AI guide answering their questions. Medical students could practice procedures on AI patients that respond realistically. Chemistry students might manipulate molecular structures in 3D space. Language learners could practice conversations in simulated environments. These environments will make abstract concepts concrete and engaging. Future systems will move beyond structured lessons to support open-ended exploration, guiding students through complex projects while ensuring they master key concepts, providing just-in-time instruction when students encounter knowledge gaps, suggesting resources and approaches when students get stuck, helping teachers manage and assess diverse student projects. This approach combines the benefits of discovery learning with the structure needed to ensure mastery. AI will facilitate collaboration across geographic and language barriers, real-time translation enabling students from different countries to work together, matching students with complementary skills and interests for collaborative projects, creating global classrooms where students learn alongside peers from diverse cultures, connecting students with experts and mentors worldwide. These networks will prepare students for an increasingly interconnected global economy. As we've explored throughout this episode, artificial intelligence is not just another educational technology, it represents a fundamental shift in how we approach teaching and learning. By creating truly personalized educational experiences, AI has the potential to help every student reach their full potential. The benefits are profound. Students learn at their optimal pace, neither bored nor overwhelmed. Gaps in understanding are identified and addressed immediately. Teachers can focus on the human elements of education that machines cannot replicate. Learning becomes active and engaging rather than passive and standardized. Of course, realizing this potential requires thoughtful implementation. We must ensure that AI in education serves all students equitably, not just the privileged, protects student privacy and data security, complements human teaching rather than replacing it, prepares students for the world they will inhabit, not just for standardized tests. The transformation is already underway. In classrooms across the world, AI systems are helping students master everything from basic arithmetic to advanced physics, from early reading to complex literary analysis, from historical facts to critical thinking about current events. But perhaps most exciting is what we haven't yet imagined. As AI continues to evolve and educators find innovative ways to harness its capabilities, we may discover entirely new approaches to learning that wouldn't have been possible without these technologies. Education has always been about unlocking human potential. Artificial intelligence gives us unprecedented tools to do so, in ways that are more personalized, more effective, and more engaging than ever before. The AI-powered classroom isn't just about better test scores, it's about creating learning experiences that inspire curiosity, build confidence, and prepare each student for their unique future. The industrial model of education is giving way to something more adaptive, more human, and more powerful. And that transformation may well be one of artificial intelligence's most profound and lasting contributions to society. Before you go, I'd like to hear from you. How do you think AI will change education in the coming years? What excites you most about these developments? And what concerns do you have? Share your thoughts in the comments below. Thank you for watching AI Pulse Trends. If you enjoyed this content, please help the channel grow by liking, subscribing, for more insights into how artificial intelligence is transforming our world. Don't forget to hit the notification bell so you don't miss our upcoming episodes on AI, and sharing this video with others who might find it valuable. Until next time, stay curious and keep exploring the cutting edge of AI with AI Pulse Trends.